In this video on Project EASYOZ,
Let's see if we can get this stupid thing started.
we try figure out why this thing cranks, but just won't fire.
Nope.
So I start collecting up a whole gang of spare parts. Hopefully one of these things is actually causing the issue so I can replace it. But then again, I have absolutely no idea. I'm a certified YouTube mechanic, and I'm not afraid to say it. Alright, so what are we getting into today? We're going to go do some work on the EA. Obviously last video we moved the EA from my driveway over to the other side of Auckland and basically parking it up at work right now. For the time being at least. Right now it won't start at all. It turns over but there's no spark. Pulled one of the spark plug leads off, no spark when it's cranking. So I'm thinking maybe TFI module. Which is a little stupid module on the side of the distributor on these cars. Could be a number of things. Obviously it could be coil as well. If there's a dud coil, then you've got no spark going to your distributor. So yeah, could be any number of things, but I've got a gang of shit from home that I've had stockpiled in the garage, so I'm going to try my best to see if I can get it running. I've bought spare ECU relay, fuel pump relay, not that I think it's fuel pump related, but whatever. I've got a spare dizzy. What else did I buy? What else did I bring? I've got tools for Africa. I've got a spare coil. And if none of that works, I've got a collection of hammers in the workshop that I am going to smash into this stupid car in a minute if it doesn't fire. Anyway, let's go have a look. Drive down the driveway and go get cracking on it, and hopefully we can get this thing to start up again. Alright, let's see if we can get this stupid thing started. I swear if this thing starts right now, man, oh my god. Nope. So, ECU relay down here, fuel pump relay just next to it. A little bit hard to see, but there we go. So that's ECU, that's fuel pump relay. Coil. TFI modules, that little grey box. Distributors under here somewhere. In there somewhere. So we'll try the ECU relay first, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to try this coil. Okay, so that didn't work. Alright, let's try that. Fuck. Alright, so what are we getting into today? Basically it's Saturday. I'm going to head into work. set up a job for one of the boys on the machines, and then I'm going to try to get this stupid EA running again. The other day I tried the coil, I tried the ECU relay, just a suspicion because I've had that go wrong on me before. Neither of those fixed the spark issue, which I don't have any spark, which is the reason why it won't fire. There's only 2 more things left for me to really consider, considering everything else has got power and all that. ECU and also the distributor itself. So the distributor, I put in this thing a few years ago. It was actually very close to being brand new. I bought it and I think I had it in an EL or something like that. I took the Dizzy out of that car and I had this thing sitting around, so when I got the EA up, just chucked it in. What I'm planning to do is just pull the entire Dizzy out. Obviously I've got a spare Dizzy I'm going to chuck in. If that doesn't work, I'm probably going to look at ECU. I don't know what else it could be. Usually there's not much that causes these things to not have any spark apart from the coil, the ECU relay, or the ECU itself, or something internal in the distributor. So I'll have a look at all of those. All the wiring and everything got redone, so I'll check all that sort of shit as well. But at the moment it cranks fine, it just won't fire. So yeah, we'll see if we can get to the bottom of it today. I'm a little bit distracted because my mind's on other things at the moment, so hopefully we don't smash things up. But yeah, we'll see how we go anyway. So okay, so hopefully, alright, nice. So that's the rotor button out. Now I've got the stupid Dizzy down there. I'm going to try and pull out now. There's a clamp under that area, so yeah, pull this stupid thing out and see what it looks like. Hopefully this is all it is. Oh, almost dropped the goods, man. Shit. Oh, hurry up. There we go. Alright, so there's a couple of things you want to do if you're doing a distributor swap. You want to take this gear off and you want to swap it with the one on the new Dizzy. Reason being, it keeps the mesh pattern the same and you don't chew out the gear on the AUX shaft. So we'll go do that. It's pretty simple. Just got to pop out that little pin there. Once the pin's out, swap the gear over, drive the pin back in, good to go. Alright, so that's all done. Chuck this Dizzy back in. Alright, moment of truth. Easy money. Do my one wiper. Don't worry, I'm not going to do skids here, guys. Got a little bit more sense than that. Still got to set the timing and whatnot, but she's hissing. She's hissing. I know that diff gonna be cooked like auntie in a minute though. Alright, so there she goes, running again, sounding like a sexy old intech. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Good to have the EA running again. I was sick of jumping in that car earlier this week and turning the key and just listening to it crank and not one sign of it trying to fire at all. But it was a pretty simple fix, to be honest, just tedious. If anyone's done a distributor change or removal, refit, whatever on a box car, EA, EB, ED with the log manifold, it's a prick of a job, especially if you've got big hands or whatnot. But you know, it is what it is. It's all part of the game. Next up for this car, definitely got to get the diff sorted. It single spins like a maniac, which is no good. So I'm going to either weld the diff up, or I'm going to put an EF diff in there that has a 3:3 ratio gear set, and I'm going to chuck a mini spool in there. Because I'm cheap, I'm going to try and do all of this myself. I've never done any work on a diff before apart from change oil, so should be a relatively interesting exercise, me pulling apart a diff and trying to fit a mini spool when I've got no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to have a bit of a think about that, see if I can come up with a plan of attack. and then we're just going to jump into it and do it, and hopefully it doesn't smash a diff. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, Burger King, sponsor me, your Gronks. Chit chat.